Hello, everyone. Today is Wednesday, June 19th, 2024, at 12:08 a.m. in the morning. Excuse me, I was not going to do a video, but I felt like my mind couldn't rest unless I get my thoughts out. So, it's a new day now. So, I'm thankful and glad to have 2 nights off of the streets. And the pressure that had been on with the swelling in my legs is improving already. But once I get back on the streets, they're gonna swell again. You know. So I I'm I have like I think last night I got absolutely no sleep, and I got rained on for a few hours, and I had some, perp weirdness and stuff. So, um, I think it was maybe about 8 o'clock. Excuse me, I got up from that spot. Um, and I went to, had to take the doggone streetcar. Then I took the bus, and then I went to the store. So, I discovered that, since they wrongfully banned me from all Wyndham hotels, well, supposedly all of them, but some of them say that I'm not, certain locations say that I'm not banned from them because they're independently owned and operated, supposedly. Excuse me. So, um, so then I discovered that I could have used since I can't stay at those hotels no more, I discovered that I could use the leftover points for like gift cards and like gift card rewards to like multiple places. And then the company, the other you know hotel chain, got, I had enough points for a $50 gift card with Target. I could have picked any, like, multiple places I could have chosen, but I figured, well, why not use the gift card to get things that I really needed? So the other two gift cards, $25 each, I have to wait, get it in the mail and wait. But the gift card with Target, I was able to use immediately. So the shoes, I was looking for some, well, in New Orleans, they call sneakers. They refer to, New Orleans people refer to them as tennis shoes. Like tennis shoes. Like shoes for tennis, but um we grew up calling them tennis shoes. Or, you know, like the foster mom and, certain other New Orleans people will say them tennis, or those tennis shoes. The sport tennis. But but then other places I realized, they refer to them as sneakers. You know. So in New York, people definitely call them sneakers. But I'm not sure what other regions, what do they call the shoes or whatever, you know. But New York people, they don't say sneakers, but they say sneakers like that, you know, sneakers. So I, I mean, Target did not have a big selection of shoes. Excuse me, and I was looking for some more, whatever you want to call them, sneakers or tennis shoes. Um, so I couldn't really find tennis shoes. So those sandals, flip flops, so or they not that I don't think those are really slippers, but sandals, flip flops, or whatever you want to call them. They were $25, but I got them on sale for $20, and you know, using the gift card. So like sometimes you can use the rewards for hotels. You can use it to, like, if you the more you stay at hotels, the more you earn more points, and you can redeem them for free or discounted hotel nights. Or you know, I discovered that you can use them for gift cards to certain retail stores, gas, rental cars, flights, groceries, entertainment, you name it. So um yeah, I redeemed the so basically I got $100 worth of gift cards from two different hotel chains. So the other two, that's $25 each. I'm waiting on them in the mail. So excuse me, and one of the gift cards is like a gift card for discounts at certain places, but not free stuff. But the other one is like a $25 gift card to, like, I could make a choice of multiple. I could choose from multiple restaurants to spend the $25 gift card. Excuse me. So, wow, that was a nice big help. So, but if it weren't for that other hotel in Gretna, the amount of points that I had, I could have had. I mean, I had 18,000 points, so I could have had um 3 nights discounted for $17 each. I could have spent only $51, but since that perp plays games and does all kinds of stuff to me, you know, I couldn't use. I mean, I couldn't have the discounted night. I mean, discounted nights. So I had to pay regular price, not totally regular price, but member price for, you know, 2 hotel nights. And then and they were both under $100 each, both nights. So um yeah, the shoes that I've been having, well, the jail situation is the reason why. I accidentally my nail got caught in my hair a little bit. I mean, the jail situation, they forced me to take out my shoestrings from my shoes, and that's why I was walking around with sneakers with no shoestrings. But with all the rain from the other day and my shoes being nasty and wet and getting moldy and everything, I had the shoes for almost 2 years, and I don't get a whole lot of help like the online stalkers falsely portray. But mostly I ask for help with food or hotel rooms to survive with the targeting and forced homeless. But on rare occasions in the past, if somebody may have helped, if any of my subscribers may have donated me enough money for a new phone, or donated me enough money to pay a phone bill, or donated enough money, to help me with like a $50 pair of sneakers, excuse me. And I think it was November. I don't think it was October, but I think it was November. Could have been October or November 2022. I've had those sneakers since then. And, haven't been able to afford like a newer pair of sneakers. But but then when I had my place to live, I had a few extra pairs of shoes from the storage unit. And then, when I moved into the apartment in Pensacola and that didn't work out, so I was forced to have to get rid of almost all of my belongings, and I was stuck with nothing but, those shoes. Excuse me. But when I was working at Piccadilly, I got me some cheaper shoes from fake Walmart. And when during the arrest, the officers left that pair of shoes. They left that pair of work shoes. Um, they left a pair of work shoes like on the porch by that house. So then, so yeah, like, so like now those, flip flops or sandals or whatever was what I bought. Well, I'm gonna say yesterday. You know, it's been over 12 hours. So I got those shoes, and I got some hygiene items, including more soap that I very much needed. And then you know, and then I excuse me, bought me a little bit of food that you didn't have to refrigerate. But it was hard trying to find something. I don't know. It seems like that Target store seems like it's just big for nothing. So I got me like some pre-cooked rice in small little cups, and I haven't had spam in years, but or maybe I did. Did I? I don't know if I had spam last year. I don't remember, but I got the low sodium spam. So I guess I would have like some. I bought me a can of mixed flavor of beans, like beans, spam, and rice. To have in the hotel room. That I got part of with the gift card money. I mean, the gift card, incentive or whatever. And then, well, I spent $17 and something cents left over with the donated funds. After the funds was left over from the hotel. Excuse me, the 2 nights in the hotel, and then I had me Like I also had like Starbucks. Well, since it was inside a Target, I had Starbucks for breakfast. I don't, I don't go to Starbucks often, but it was right inside a Target, and I was hungry, and it was getting a little later, so I was just trying to get what I needed to get, and then I mean, cause I originally had planned to go eat somewhere else for breakfast, but then it started raining. I was gonna go to Target later on in the day um after I got settled in the hotel, and then I was gonna maybe buy like some like maybe frozen dinners or something. But the fact that I had to wait. I mean, it was earlier in the morning, like 9:30 or something like that, and I had to wait a few hours to get in the hotel. I didn't. I mean, what was the point? So that's why I try to look for foods that I didn't have to refrigerate. So, um, but I mean, so yeah, and I also got me like 2 bags of Doritos, even though I know I shouldn't eat them. But so I had Starbucks for lunch, and I mean, I'm sorry, Starbucks for breakfast and a nice lunch, and then a bag of Doritos for so-called dinner. Excuse me, and then breakfast is taken care of tomorrow and the day after. Well, I mean later today and then tomorrow, like that. So then, like, I mean, after I left the store, it started to rain. It started to rain again. But I had a really, really nice lunch. Um, but then, as I said, I just had the bag of chips for dinner, so that made up for it. And then, but when I after the street, I'm glad I had a peaceful streetcar ride. But um, after that, um, I rode the bus, and they had this lady. She rode the streetcar. She got off the streetcar at the same time I did, and then got on the same bus as me. She got on the bus after me. She was an elderly lady, and I went to get on the bus and spray and sanitize the seat like I do every time. And the bus driver didn't say anything. None of the other passengers said anything. But this elderly lady got mad and went off and cussed me from A to Z. And then, falsely accused me of stealing her seat. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know that she preferred to sit there. You know. Excuse me. And then she went ranting on about how that seat is for handicap and I'm not supposed to sit there and this and that, whatever. Newsflash, Crazy Candy Grand Prix is disabled and handicapped. Yeah, I'm handicapped too. I get a freaking Social Security check. I am considered handicapped. I had 2 strokes when I was 5. Yeah, I'm freaking handicapped. You weren't in a wheelchair. You didn't have a walker or any assisted walking device or anything like that. Your damn self. So, she was a perp. That was just trying to pick an unnecessary argument with me for no reason at all. And then she sounded, deranged, going off and yelling at me and just getting all ignorant and picking on me for no reason, unprovoked. And then her and this other lady, they sat across from me. And then she was talking normal with the other lady. So excuse me. So that pretty much, messed up. Caused me to not have a pleasant bus ride. But then I went to the store and got me what I needed, and it took me a while to look around and figure out what I really was gonna get. And it's like, well, I didn't realize, well, Target is more expensive than fake Walmart, and they also have like not as wide of a variety or selection of things. It seems like mainly clothes that they had, but they didn't have like a wide variety of shoes. So then it started to pour raining again, off and on, you know, and then I guess I had used my third and last rain poncho. I have now, after all that, I have $6.55 left in the bank. Um, I have $6.55 left in the bank. Excuse me, and $1 in cash. And so for tomorrow, well, later on today, I don't have to worry about spending any money at all. Well, for today, the 19th, everything's taken care of. And I heard it's supposed to rain again. So originally it was supposed to rain all week, but then they switched it to say that tomorrow will be the last day that it rains. And then it's supposed to be sunny and dry the rest of the week. And then next week it's supposed scheduled to rain every day. Um, you know, but like once I got in the hotel room, I sanitized and cleaned, you know, whatever looked dirty, like I always do. And then um, excuse me, then I took a hot shower, and then I changed into this, and um, I just laid down and rested, and I slept all afternoon, all evening. But then I woke up at about maybe 9:30 tonight and ate the bag of Doritos and drank me some more water, and checked my messages, and the fake Darnell Williams perp came to I'm gonna say retarded, narcissistically, and fake self-righteously, fraudulently, and illegally come and harass me on both my TikTok accounts, talking about some RIP greedy girl, and then used a pig and the number 33, and the number 33 in the word greedy. But I mean, the fact that he hides his face, I'm pretty sure he's using projection, because he's fat too. He sounds like a fat person. I would be surprised if he's freaking skinny, but ain't no skinny person gonna sound like how he talks. But I mean, no adult should be acting like the way he does. Like if I didn't post on social media all day, he will falsely make jokes talking about RIP, and falsely insinuate that I'm dead already. So, but I wanted to say that the they have an old abandoned well, not abandoned, but well, I don't know to call it abandoned, but yeah, I guess I'll say abandoned. It used to be an old CVS by Manhattan and Lapalco in Harvey. And I see homeless people. Well, I can't stay there because they stay there, and I don't want any trouble. But that's a vacant spot, and I don't remember if it said for sale or not. But I see homeless people over there, and the cops don't say that they're trespassing. No, the cops don't seem to bother them. And then I see tour buses. I guess they service the Best Western Hotel guests, and that's right by there. I can never afford Best Western. Um, I can't ever afford to stay in hotels like that. But yeah, like, see how they're able to stay by the old CVS and stay by there, and the cops won't say anything. But for me to go by the house in Gretna, I thought it was the same thing. I didn't realize that it was different, that the law was different, you know, and it. I mean, I highly suspect that the online stalkers called up the cops and lied and said that they owned that house. And the cops spent the narrative. The cops are deceptive perps too. So I wouldn't be surprised if, come to find out, if the stalkers did call the cops, because they bragged in it. Two perp, the fake Darnell Williams perp and the fake Aquarian Doris perp, they bragged and like, yeah, that was me that made that call to the police. But the cops made it like as if they just randomly drove up and saw me there. But they wrongfully ran me off from the old Gretna Ferry, and I didn't know where else to go. I didn't have anywhere else to go. So, as I said, the jail thing is highly likely to be a gang stalking setup, because the perps have done that to me before. You know, if I stay by a property that's vacant and then they lie, call up the cops and lie and say that they own it. And that's why I figure that when people in person yell at me saying, stay off other people's property, and y'all part of the gang stalking's fake script. But then the online stalkers be like, when will you realize we own you? Like, if I never seen your face and I don't know you, you a sick, crazy fuck for talking about that you own me. I don't even know you. And you're younger than me. I'm not your slave. I don't even fucking know you. So, excuse me. But the fake Darnell Williams perp, he knows very well what he's doing, but sometimes will always act like as if he's deranged and crazy, or like something's wrong with him. So, but yeah, I still never heard any updates about my phone situation. And I still never heard any updates about being wrongfully banned from Wyndham Hotels. I thought that the corporation was supposed to get back to me and talk to me and straighten things out. So, excuse me. But excuse me. But yeah, I told y'all about how the foster mom bust my lip when I was 7 years old. She bust my lip for telling someone to look at my new shoes. But those shoes, they feel comfortable, but they are extremely heavy shoes that weigh me down, and I can't walk as fast or as freely as I would like to, or like normal, you know. It makes me feel slowed. And then I discovered that it's easier for me to end up slipping and falling than I would slip, slip. It'd be easy to slip and fall. But I think those shoes are just. I hope that they will be just temporary and for a short time, and or like a temporary placeholder until I can get the opportunity to afford a new pair of sneakers. Um, a new pair of sneakers. So, excuse me. But I guess wearing flip flops like that. Um, I hate the idea of being homeless, and then it'll be easy for my feet to get really dirty. So it seems like from those shoes, me having my feet in those shoes, the other shoes, the sneakers. Now I have like an athlete's foot attack. So I mean, being out on the streets, I had to deal with sweating and irritation and fungus growth in between my toes anyway. You know, um, and the online stalkers think that I deserve to be punished with a $15 pair of sneakers from fake Walmart. And then they will be like, "Oh, Candy act like she thinks she too good to have such and such, like $15 from Walmart." But I can't wear those kinds of $15 cheap shoes like that because they not. It has nothing to do with me thinking that I'm too good. But then y'all think I deserve to be punished, and that's all I'm worth. But the shoes, excuse me, the I mean, if I were to get a $15 pair of shoes from fake Walmart, excuse me, those kind of shoes would hurt my feet and feel uncomfortable. And it would be extremely hard for me to walk. So I can't wear just any and every shoe. Like, if they had, like, what some people call thongs or other kind of slipper, flip flops or whatever, that cost $1, um, excuse me, I cannot wear those because they hurt my feet so bad that I can't even walk around. I mean, if I had a place to live, I couldn't even walk around a house. They hurt my feet so bad. They making my nose itch. I couldn't. I mean, my feet would hurt so bad, I couldn't even walk around the house. So, I mean, I couldn't even walk around this hotel room from here to the bathroom, or I couldn't even. It would be even harder to walk downstairs. You know, but yeah, like the shoes that I just had to get rid of, I don't remember if they costed $50 or $60. But if I would have continued to be able to work at Piccadilly, I probably could have been had a new pair of sneakers by now. You know. Excuse me. So let me make my nose itch. So yeah, like I have to walk very carefully with these new flip flops or sandals or whatever you want to call them. And excuse me, that was all I was able to find. So yeah, like I had some Reeboks shoes that one of my subscribers had bought. I mean, well, donated me the funds for maybe like 3 years ago. No, 4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago, maybe. And when I had to get rid of that apartment in Pensacola, I had to get those were one of the shoes that I had to get rid of. I had so much stuff, and now I'm down to only all my possessions are just one backpack, and I don't even have a storage unit anymore. Excuse me, I can't get a storage unit anymore. Excuse me, can't even get another storage unit anymore. Excuse me. So, but yeah, like I had a like several hours ago when I was asleep, I had a nightmare, this weird ass dream that the fake foster mom, well, she's elderly now, and I haven't seen her in the past few years. I mean, excuse me, but 2017 was the last time I saw her. But I think it was 2018 the last time that I ever spoke to her. But I had that this weird bad dream that she got kidnapped. That she got kidnapped. Excuse me. And then I saw her riding in the passenger side of what was, I mean, I saw her riding in the passenger side in a dream of, those furniture trucks that sometimes have the Isuzu front of the truck is Isuzu. Like back then they used to have SUVs called Isuzu Trooper. So they have like certain furniture trucks that have the Isuzu brand of truck. And so in the dream she had it was like an Isuzu truck that was supposed to be portrayed as a furniture delivery truck. And the truck had one headlight. And she passed by me under some bridge or whatever. That looked like it could have been portrayed as by Canals in Claiborne or somewhere similar. Excuse me, in downtown New Orleans. In the dream. Yeah, in the dream they said the foster mom in real life I don't think she would ever get kidnapped, but you know, in the dream I actually felt bad for her that, they said that she was kidnapped and went missing or whatever. Now, like, that's a strange. I think that was part of because they had one headlight vehicle in the dream. That she rode in with the furniture truck. Now, like, what the hell is the meaning of this crazy ass dream? But I knew it was part of the gang stalking dream manipulation. And that was a wild ass weird dream. So, but excuse me. But yeah, I didn't want to forget to tell y'all about that. So, when I got, like, my phone battery was going down to 7%, almost on the verge of dying. And then I got in here and I was disappointed that my phone took, like, I think it took 7 hours to charge fully. Excuse me. Damn, I need that other phone. I need it back. I need it back so bad. And the night before last, the fake Darnell Williams perp was harassing me, talking about we're gonna go and get that backpack next. And they have no shame in what they do. But they gotta be shamed to not show their faces. And I hate his voice too, the way he talks. And it's like you willfully possessed by the devil. So I'm a, I mean, I'm gonna get off here now. Oh, oh, excuse me. Um, I hope to work on and writing some more short stories. Later on today. I don't know if I will. I don't know what to expect, um, but I cannot get to have a permanent place to live due to the gang stalking. Um, so thanks for listening to me. I'ma go.